Now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We've got things to talk about on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a Thursday night edition of the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. You may have heard some pill popping going on there. It was Paul Zeiss. He has a headache. So just so you're clear, you can call us and you can give some advice to Paul here because he does have the headache at 412-575-2600. You can also tweet us at KDPump, at Paul Zeiss, and we'll talk about what's going on in sports. And tonight the Pirates are home, 1-4 against Milwaukee, and so far it's not been very good. It's 8-5 into the ninth. Richard Rodriguez gave up a home run in the ninth. The Pirates tried to come back in the bottom of the eighth, but it's kind of dead over there. It's another game that's gone over 3 hours and 30 minutes, and so here we are. That's the situation the Pirates have. Paul, you look at the Pirates right now. Yesterday it was all about starting pitching. Brault did a good job. They won a game. Today, I don't know what's happened to Joe Musgrove. He started out in April with a 1.94 ERA, and he looked like he might be one of those guys who surprises you with 15 wins and a really good ERA. And lately, his ball has been up in the strike zone, and tonight, specifically, Mike Moustakas and Yasmani Grandal took advantage.
Yeah, and I think the thing about it, though, is Joe Musgrove, when he was in Houston, wasn't that the problem he had, though, was getting through the lineup a couple of times. And so, I knew that he was going to regress a little bit. I didn't think he would regress as much as he has. But when he was up there and it looked like he might be the best or one of the best pitchers in the National League, you kind of knew he was going to come back to earth. I think this is an important stretch, Bob. They got 14 games with the Braves and the Brewers. And so, they can't go like 4-10. Because if they do, I think it's pretty much over in terms of them being a playoff team. They've got to continue to tread water until they get all their guys healthy again. And so, if they can go 7-7, or even like 5 and, what would that be, 6-8. If they could go 6-8 this stretch against these two teams, with 7 of the games on the road, I think you would take that right now. So they just got to try and find ways to win games, and they have done that,
Yeah, they have. I mean, by and large, you see them 27-27 coming into this game, likely now to go to 27-28. That's pretty good considering everything that's happened. And the other thing that's worked in their favor too, Paul, is no one in this division has pulled away. Even the Cubs, who got hot there for a while, kind of given some back. The Brewers are right there next to the Pirates. The Cardinals have fallen behind the Pirates, although they won today. And, that can change quickly. But, you just got to keep in the hunt. And that means these are good teams. The Brewers, regardless of how their record indicates, they're a good team. They've played a lot of the season without Ryan Braun. Their pitching is getting better, I think. And, the Braves are competing for the National League Eastern leadership. They're a good team also.
Right.
So.
No, absolutely. That's what I mean. You've got two good teams. And, you've got to find a way to win the games until you get healthy. And they haven't been healthy for, a long, long time. And so I think, you look at a game like tonight, the thing is, Musgrove and Archer are the two that you really have to count on them, don't you? You have to count on those two guys and if those two guys don't get it done, you've got, I don't know what's up with Lyles, but then you've got Brault and Kingham. I mean, so, you really have to get the most you can get out of Archer and also Musgrove because you just don't know what you're going to get from those other three spots right now.
And to make matters worse here tonight, Austin Meadows, in case you're keeping track, it was Tampa Bay at home against Minnesota, which has the best record in all of baseball. And Tampa Bay routed them tonight. And Austin Meadows, and earlier today on the MLB Network, they were talking about him as a AL MVP candidate. Now, it's early for that. I said the same about Josh Bell. It's early. But for this point of the season, he is certainly in that conversation. They have in that trade potentially an AL MVP and a Cy Young winner, Glasnow, although he won't now because he's been out. But still, pretty good return for that investment for Chris Archer. And for the record, in case you haven't been paying attention, right now Austin Meadows has 12 home runs, 35 runs batted in, and one of the top OPSs in all of the American League.
Right. I mean, that's just it. But again, you gotta once you make a decision to make a trade, you can't really look back. Can you?
No,
I mean, it is what it is. And I think the thing about it is, Tampa did what you do. You take a chance on two young guys who maybe haven't panned out quite as the way that the organization thought they would, and you hope that their talent prevails, and that's what happened.
All right, we're going to talk about that and much more. All you have to do is call us here at 412-575-2600. That is the number of the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. And those of you who've gone through a lot of damage with this storm that's hit here for the last 3 days, and so many people have, keep in mind, Ireland Contracting, they are trusted. They are here for a long time. They have your back when it comes to cleanup. If you need some roof repair, gutter repair, whatever, call Ireland Contracting. We'll take a break and come back with your calls. It's 412-575-2600. Call us on the Bordas and Bordas hotline. This is the Sports Call, Pittsburgh CW.